Have you ever wondered about those fancy lounges at the airports that jet setters hang out in?
I know I messed it up, but in my soul, I feel a love for you that's out of control. Sometimes I feel like I can make you whole. I just can't change my emotions.
Today's video is going to check out the Polaris Business Class Lounge and the United Club Lounge at the San Francisco International Airport. The International Terminal at the San Francisco Airport has both of these lounges, and they are located on the G-wing side of this terminal. The code for the San Francisco Airport is SFO, and I will refer to SFO a lot through this video. Unfortunately, my audio in this video had some glitches, and because of that, this video will not be vlog style, which is typically what I offer you. Instead, this is going to be voiceover, and so I'm really interested to know in the feedback, so leave it in the comments if you prefer vlog style or voiceover videos, or you like both.
There isn't anything I wouldn't do to prove that everything I say is true. And if you let me, I'll keep loving you. I just can't change my emotions.
When I arrive at the SFO airport, I park in the parking garage next to the International Terminal. It's quick and easy. I park on level 6 and take the elevator down to the Sky Bridge. It's simple to park, walk in with luggage, and have your bags checked within a few minutes of arrival. After dropping my bags at the United ticket counter, aisle 2, I head towards security. The carrier brands are set up in aisles perpendicular to a significant pathway that extends the length of the terminal. Each end of this pathway has a security check. The terminal is divided into two wings, the A side and the G side. Each branch has its security check, so you must make sure you go to the correct checkpoint. United is on the G side, and the Polaris Lounge is right beyond security on your left side. There are 6 Polaris Lounges in the U.S. Chicago O'Hare, Houston Intercontinental, Los Angeles, Newark, San Francisco, and Dulles. We are headed into the SFO Polaris Lounge. As you enter the lounge, you need your boarding pass out. It has a scanned barcode that verifies your access into the lounge. Each person who enters has to have a business class ticket and above. You can only enter with others who have the same class of ticket. As you enter, you will see walls of white marble and facility directions, such as dining, customer service, shower suites, and restrooms. This lounge is not open 24 hours. It's open every day from 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. As you venture in further, you see an escalator on your left. This takes you to the second floor of the lounge where all the food and workstations are located. The Polaris Lounge at San Francisco claims to be the world's best lounge, but I can personally tell you this is not true. Although excellent, the Turkish Lounge in Istanbul is far superior to anything I've seen inside the US.
You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you.
At the top of the escalator, there are additional signs. Dining, bar, and restrooms are to your right. Then customer service, the studio, more workstations, and additional bathrooms are to the left. There is an abundance of private workspaces, so you should always find a space. And I've never seen this lounge packed on my other visits.
Could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you, 'cause you're the one.
Each workspace has 2 power plugs and 2 USB ports. You can view the tarmac on the second floor, and the United flights are all lined up for their destinations. Beyond this workspace, there is the studio area. This is another dining area with banquettes and tables. In the back is a buffet area. The morning was set with coffee, tea, pastries, fresh fruit, granola, and the candy jars were a fun touch. I wish I had brought a little baggie to take some Skittles with me on my upcoming flight. You are not supposed to take food from the lounge, therefore they do not provide to-go containers. It's a beautiful space, and you can see I have it to myself. The studio side is a lot less impacted than the dining side. Let's check out the bathrooms. The bathrooms are in a long hallway parallel to the workspace. I appreciate the fun ceiling that looks like constellations. Each bathroom is individual, and they feature Sunday Riley soap and lotion. These bathrooms are nice and large, so it is easy to bring in your luggage and change if needed. The marble countertops are beautiful and feature 2 power plugs if you need to shave or curl your hair. The bathroom hallway is a horseshoe, which helps with the flow of traffic. I exited this bathroom hallway towards the escalator. On my left side, walking back towards the dining area, you can reserve private workrooms if you want further privacy. As we enter the main dining room at the head of the escalator, you can see another large area with private workspaces. Beyond this workspace is the bar. It sits between the workspace and the buffet area. There is a bartender who will make you most drinks. Unfortunately for me, he did not have a sugar-free Red Bull. He told me to check the United Club Lounge, which is why we will also go into that lounge today. As I make my way into the buffet area, there are drink fridges and tea, coffee, flavored water, and fruit drinks dispensers. Both sides of the space are lined with food options. Again, it was morning, so they had breakfast foods available. Chia pudding, my favorite. Beyond the buffet area is the dining room area. This is where you can have a serviced table and order from a menu. This is what makes this lounge special. Most lounges don't include a dining menu option, but instead are typically an open buffet. I wait to be seated, then I'm shown to a window table. Heads up, the tables against the window side do not have power plugs. This is extremely disappointing. So if you plan to work and charge, ensure you are seated in an island banquette or on the other side against the wall, as those tables have plugs. I ordered peppermint tea, granola with yogurt and fruit, and an English muffin. I'm not an egg eater, but they offer omelets and breakfast sandwiches. I spend time here mainly to give you insight. I film some things, check social media, and then pack up so I can go to a workstation. There is no dining service fee because this is part of your business class ticket. However, you should make sure to tip the person who served you. I walk back to the workstation area, find a station facing against a wall so I feel more comfortable filming, and pull my laptop out. Since they didn't have a sugar-free Red Bull in the lounge, I grabbed a Diet Coke. After working and letting everything charge before the flight, I pack up and head towards the United Club Lounge to see if they have sugar-free Red Bull before my flight. You exit the Polaris Lounge the same way you entered, back down the escalator, past the check-in station, and out the sliding doors. I love duty-free shopping, and as you move down the terminal, there are many luxury brands to visit. This terminal also has excellent food options if the lounge isn't doing it for you. The United Club Lounge is past gate G6 on your right-hand side. There are 5 ways to enter the United Club Lounge. First, you could fly first class or business class on a United or Star Alliance flight. 2, have Star Alliance Gold status. 3, purchase a United Club Day Pass. 4, buy an annual United Club membership. And 5, receive a United Club membership with a United credit card. A business class ticket will allow you to use both lounges, the Polaris Lounge and the United Club Lounge. As mentioned, there are different ways you can access the United Club Lounge. On the other hand, the Polaris Lounge can only be accessed with a business class ticket or above. Like the Polaris Lounge, you will scan your boarding pass to gain access. Instead of going upstairs, the United Club Lounge is below, and you will travel down a very deep staircase. There is an elevator as well to help you make it down. At the bottom, you enter a room full of wide chairs, and these spaces also feature plugs. You can see this lounge is more crowded and there isn't as much privacy. As I move further inside, I see another room with a narrow vestibule. This is where you can store your carry-ons so you can move more easily in the lounge. In the next area, there is a small buffet and bar. I asked the attendant for a sugar-free Red Bull, but unfortunately, she does not have any. I thank her and grab some more footage of this club area. I hope you see a striking difference between the Polaris Lounge and its offerings versus the United Club Lounge. I go up the long staircase and walk to my gate. My flight is boarding and it's time for me to get set up in my Polaris seat on board a United 787 Dreamliner. My flight is headed nonstop to Korea. It's an 11-hour flight and will land at the Incheon airport the following day at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. There is nothing better than being able to lay down on these long-haul flights. The ticket price is really only justified by this single aspect. Everything else is fine and it builds value, but in the end, it's all about being able to lay down, sleep, and arrive the next day at your new land and destination. See you on board in my United Business Class flight video, which is the following video I'll be releasing.